That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see them burn. I hope so, because that's the point of what we're doing here on Night Talk. And I got to mention Ernie Abbott is in the house, if I didn't already. WEJ Radio's own has joined us in the chat room. Chat's picking up a little bit. Let's say. Lullaby the Pinks after that segment. Well, we're continuing that segment here, Ernie. Ernie's brought up a pretty good point. I mentioned earlier about a kid who was suing, wanted to use a boy who wanted to use the girl's bathroom and made a big stink about it. Well, Ernie's telling me that the Maine's highest court, has ruled in favor of a transgender student. I didn't say a bunch of, or a contingency, or a bunch of people that got together, or a whole group of people. Maine's highest court has ruled in favor of a transgender student who sued her former school district after being required to use a staff bathroom instead of the bathroom of her choice. Now. In other words, the school people said to her, listen, because of your situation, you're going to use the staff bathroom. You can't use either one of the other ones. No, she got mad and sued. And I'm assuming her parents got involved in this. It doesn't say, I don't know, because I haven't read the whole story, but I'm assuming here. And the district required her to use a staff bathroom instead of the bathroom of her choice. Nicole Maines is biologically a boy, but identifies as a girl. Now look, I don't care what you identify yourself as. I don't care what you think you are. You are a 6'4", 320-pound guy, want to walk around in a fucking pink dress. Be my guest. You want to be a 5'2" woman with a fine body and a set of breasts out to here and wants to walk around looking like a man. Knock yourself out. I don't care what you do in your bedroom. I don't care what you want to walk around like or look like. I don't care. When you're 18 or 21 and older, you can make all those decisions you want. When it comes to the schools and our children, they should have no right to do this. They are legislating from the bench here. That's what they're doing. See, this is all on the far left here and the progressives. You see, they can't get it done any other way. So what they do is they make sure that liberal judges get into these positions, and before you know it, they take it in front of the judge, and the judge says, "Oh no, sorry, the people are wrong on this one. Here's the stamp." And now the Supreme Court has just followed suit, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. By not doing anything, they didn't do anything. They didn't take the case, but they didn't say anything about it. Allowed the courts in certain states now to go ahead with gay marriage. So if you live in a state where the people in the state say, "No, I'm sorry, that's not what we want as a state," the courts can now come along and say, "Oh well, the Supreme Court said this, and this, so you can't do that." Or a judge can sit on a bench and rule out a complete voter. Wow. Let me calm down here a second, because I'm really getting out of hand here. Because my blood is starting to boil, and it's starting to shoot out of my eyes and my ears. And it's the whole point of this is how they are fundamentally changing this country, ladies and gentlemen. This is how they're doing it. And they're doing it subversively. They're doing it with our children. They're doing it in the courts. They're doing it when you're not looking. They're doing it on a Friday afternoon before a holiday. You get what I'm talking about here, ladies and gentlemen? This is not America. This isn't the government or the political system that we put in place. But most people were ramrodded here with the sweet words of Barack Obama. How you could possibly believe in a person who never had any experience in government other than maybe a year as a senator who never really voted on anything. And you want him as president of the United States? Well, you know what? The American people made their choice. He's now our president. Look what we've got. Look what we've gotten ourselves into. There's no accountability anywhere. Anywhere. In any level of his government. Also, the Maine Supreme Court, the Judicial Court, concluded that the district had violated the Maine Human Rights Act, a state law that bans discrimination based on sexual orientation, says the AP. Quote, this is a momentous decision that marks a huge breakthrough for transgender young people, said Jennifer Levy, director of Transgender Rights Project for Gay and Lesbian Advocates and Defenders. Look, this is getting so out of hand, it's not even funny anymore. And I keep coming back to the same question. Who are these people? Who are they that they think they can change? You see, as I'm asking the question, I'm answering it in my head. We, the people, are allowing this. We are allowing this to happen. Instead of uproars all over the country, in our courts, and on the steps of our capitals, to our senators, to our representatives, we should be flooding their mailboxes, flooding their phones, letting them know this has got to stop. You know why? Because your ass is on the line, pal. So stop it, and stop it now. Stop telling us what we have to teach our children, how we're going to teach our children, and what we must teach our children, and at what age. What the hell does a 5 or 6-year-old know about gender inclusiveness? Are you kidding me? It's mind conditioning. That's what it is. Plain and simple. Look, you want to support gay and lesbian advocates and defenders? Knock yourself out. Go for it. I'm the first one to stand there and defend your right to do that. But you're an adult. You're not a child. And what makes you the know-it-all of what children should be taught? Because you have a group? Because you have an idea? Because you have a political agenda? Are you kidding me? This is what galls me, ladies and gentlemen. This is what pisses me off. And it should piss you off as well. So much so that you don't stop calling your representatives or your congressmen or your senators until you get an answer. And if they don't give you an answer, keep calling. It only takes 5 minutes a day, even less, because, well, by the time they answer the phone, but the actual time on the phone, it's not going to be that long. Give them a call. Keep calling them until they give you an answer. And don't take that stupid, oh, well, we're working on it. No, I want a specific answer. What are you doing? Or how is this going to be handled? Because you know what? Such and such representatives' future depends on it. So it's not only your vote, ladies and gentlemen, that count. It's your opinions that count. And what you intend to do with that vote, that is important. It's so, so important. And Ernie says they want an androgynous society, a combination of masculine and feminine together characteristics, sexual ambiguity in fashion, gender identity, sexual identity, or sexual lifestyle, aka disambiguation. Go get him, Ernie Abbott. And this is coming from somebody who knows, ladies and gentlemen. He's just not spewing big words here. And he knows what they all mean. And he knows what he's talking about. But I digress. Let's see. Brown-eyed girl I mentioned. I just want to try and keep track of my chat room here, ladies and gentlemen. That's all. Sweet Smiles, Andrew Zodiac, Brown-eyed girl, all here. Rick is in the house. And I think Apocalypse showed up earlier. And, of course, Ernie Abbott. Let's see. Ernie says the AP reports Colorado officials said last year that a suburban Colorado Springs school district discriminated against a 6-year-old transgender girl by preventing her from using the girls' bathroom in California. by using the girls' bathroom. In California, there's an effort afoot to try to repeal a law that allows public school students to use bathrooms and locker rooms that correspond with their expressed genders. You see what they're doing? This is where it all starts, in little places. See, and again, I say this all the time because I want you to understand what they're doing. They do it in small places like Nebraska or out in California where everything goes, so it doesn't matter. They try it out, they get it set, and then they push it on the rest of the country because nobody opens their mouths anymore. You gotta speak up, ladies and gentlemen, and speak up with a heart. Let them know this isn't what you want. This isn't the country you grew up in or want your children to grow up in. So now it's okay to walk into any bathroom anywhere on the goddamn planet now because genders matter? Yeah, they do matter. If you're a girl, you're a girl. You're a boy, you're a boy. Go to your respective bathrooms and shut up. I feel sorry for you, Ernie. And I'm using Ernie because Ernie's actually the only one, everybody else is listening. So he says this congressman is for all of this. He's gay. He's a former Speaker of the House. And now he's a congressman. Go figure. That's right, Andrew Zodiac, who's an Aussie, knows this. He says they want a bunch of wimps who won't fight back. You're absolutely right, Andrew. That's exactly right. Exactly. The pussification of the American male in motion, says Ernie Abbott. This is what they're teaching our children. Don't say anything. Oh, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Oh, don't worry. Yeah, well, there's another way. Well, not all the time, but that's okay. Don't worry about it. Oh, you want to use the boys' room, little girl? Go right ahead. You go, and nobody's going to make or pass judgment on you because, you know what? We're gender inclusive. Okay? We're gender inclusive. I am so, I don't even know where to begin with this, ladies and gentlemen, to continue, because there's so much going on in my head. A lot of it I just don't want to come out and blurt out because, I don't know. Well, let's get back to the continuum of sex and gender. Okay. Let's see, anatomy, chromosomes, homosomes. It's now known as intersex now. Okay. That's in the middle of male and female. Okay. Gender identity, psychological sense of self, two-spirit, third gender, agender. That's in the middle again. All right. Or gender expression, communication, perception of gender. That's androgynous. Okay. Sexual orientation, romantic, emotional, sexual, is pansexual, bisexual, and asexual now. Okay? It's attracted to women and one is attracted to men, and then there's one that's attracted to all of them. Okay? All right. Here's their definition of biology. Biology includes external genitalia. So they're explaining to you the biology of it all, okay? As if we don't know. Wow. Includes external genitalia. Internal reproductive structures, chromosomes, hormone levels, and secondary sex characteristics such as breasts, facial and body hair, and fat distribution. These characteristics are objective in that they can be seen and measured. The scale consists not just of two categories, male and female, but is actually a continuum, meaning added to and going on, with most people existing somewhere near the other end or the other. The space more in the middle is occupied by intersex people who have combinations of physical characteristics, such as an organ that could be thought of as a